So it's been a week since my last video, and I did promise weekly videos, so here it is. It's Sunday nighttime, but so going out with my last video, which was my coming out video, I wanted to do a video on experiences that I had growing up as a gay teen, because I did come out when I was 14 or 15. So I have experiences that if anyone ever watches this video that they'll see, and hopefully it can help them, help others maybe they know, because you always need somebody in your corner, someone who can help you through things. So I went to 3 different high schools. One was in New York. That was my freshman year. That was when I came out to my friends, and I was part of the Gay Straight Alliance. But I didn't really have any experiences, really. I didn't tell any of my family, so not at that point. It wasn't until next year. I moved down south after my parents got divorced. I was 15 at the time, living with my mother and some other family friends in a very, very rural section of the country. I'm from the city. I am not a country person, but I lived through it. So I went to that school for my sophomore and most of my junior year. So that experience was quite rough. I was teased every day. I was assaulted sometimes. I had to stick up for myself. I had to fight back, which is never the answer. I was going through some rough patches myself, so I didn't really talk to anyone, and so it was hard. My mother knew what was happening, but she couldn't really do anything. I mean, people tease you. They say it doesn't hurt, but it hurts a lot more than being beat up. So we moved with like a month and a half left of my junior year. It just wasn't, I just couldn't do it anymore. So my parents bought a new house. My mother got remarried when I was in my sophomore year, so. Then there was my final school, and I didn't have any problems the rest of my junior year. Most of my senior year was good until the end, which is when I started having problems with a couple people. I fooled around with a guy, and he didn't want to come out, and someone figured out. It was very dramatic, what it was, and I don't like drama. So it was something. And like, people teased me about it, and they said all the slurs I've been used to from being a gay person. But at that point in my life, I was just like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anyone says. So most traumatic year for me was probably my sophomore year. But I don't think that going through that, it was bad. It was terrible. But it made me who I am. If I see someone getting picked on today, I stand up for them, because no one deserves to feel like they're complete and utter waste of space. No one deserves to feel like they don't matter. I've attempted suicide once. I've been a cutter for probably 6 years now. I don't cut anymore. I haven't cut in a year, so that's good. But people learn to cope, and a lot of the coping mechanisms we have are not good that people go to. People go to cutting, people go to drinking, to drugs. None of those actually solve the problem. They just mask what's going on. I used to bottle everything up, and I used to cut when I used to get so stressed that I couldn't do anything, because the cutting to me was a release. The bottle was getting depressurized, and it was a lot less stress on me. But I've learned over the years that that's not good, that you need to be able to talk about it with someone. You need someone in your corner to be able to talk about it with that. Anyone who watches my videos, I want them to know that I'm in your corner. If you ever need anything, you can shoot me a message. You can email me if you want to be more private. But I will answer. I will be there for you, no matter what, because I have friends who have been there for me, and that has made the difference. I don't know what I'm going to talk about next week, but if you guys have anything you want me to talk about, shoot me an email, comment on this video, and also I'm going to be linking my Tumblr account and my Twitter account, so you can follow those if you want. I'll follow back, and also there's going to be a link to someone who recently followed me. He also had a coming out story, and I would like you guys to go check him out. So if you have any questions, just shoot me an email. Talk to you guys soon.